Actor and musician Meatloaf is dead, as reported on the evening of January 20th, 2022 by Deadline. The news broke in a statement from the artist's family, released and circulated by his agent Michael Green. The statement reads, "We know how much he meant to so many of you, and we truly appreciate all of the love and support as we move through this time of grief and losing such an inspiring artist and beautiful man. From his heart to your souls, don't ever stop rocking." Meatloaf, whose real name was originally Marvin Leaday, which he later changed to Michael Leaday, was a successful musician and actor, arguably best known for his Bad Out of Hell album trilogy. Notably at the center of his success as a rock musician was his operatic singing voice. Many of his hit songs match early heavy metal-influenced guitars to musical theater-esque compositions, amounting to a signature rock and roll sound like few artists to come before or since. Meatloaf hit the rock star jackpot with his very first album, Bad Out of Hell, which came out in 1977 and yielded 5 singles, including 2 Out of 3 Ain't Bad and Paradise by the Dashboard Light. The Bad Out of Hell album, in fact, is one of the best-selling albums of all time, ranking 33 on a list by Business Insider published in September 2021. Its sequel, Bad Out of Hell 2 Back into Hell, granted him his biggest hit in the chart-topping I'd Do Anything for Love, But I Won't Do That. On a subsequent tour for those albums, Meatloaf became known for his rowdy onstage antics on top of his music. Finally, in 2006, he wrapped up the trilogy with Bad Out of Hell 3 The Monster Is Loose. Apart from this 3-album opus, he released numerous other albums over the course of his career, like the concept album Hang Cool Teddy Bear in 2010. The artist was also a well-known actor, with over 100 acting credits to his name. His early career is arguably defined by his role as the greaser Eddie in the 1975 cult musical The Rocky Horror Picture Show. At a few points in the film, he lends his pipes to its iconic soundtrack, most notably on Hot Patootie Bless My Soul. Meatloaf also portrayed Robert Paulson in 1999's Fight Club. Viewers familiar with the film will remember the subsequent invocation of his name as sort of a justification for the anarchic behavior of Project Mayhem Group.
His name is Robert Paulson.
Other notable movies to feature a Meatloaf performance include Wayne's World, Spice World, and Tenacious D and the Pick of Destiny. While Deadline's report asserts that a cause of death is not being released, they reference a claim by TMZ that Meatloaf died from complications resultant from a COVID-19 infection. According to TMZ, sources with knowledge told the outlet that, quote, he was supposed to attend a business dinner earlier this week for a show he's working on, I'd Do Anything for Love, but the dinner was canceled because he became seriously ill with COVID. Later, that condition quickly became critical. He then spent his final moments alongside his wife and 2 daughters, as recounted by his manager Michael Green. A wide variety of musicians paid tribute to Meatloaf on social media in the wake of his death, including generational pop artist Cher, rock singer Lenny Kravitz, country star Travis Tritt, Jack Black's comedy rock duo Tenacious D, and thrash metal titans Anthrax, among plenty of others. Actors to memorialize Meatloaf include Mistress of the Dark Elvira, Star Trek actor George Takei, and comic performer Thomas Lennon, the latter of whom recounted working alongside him on the pilot for the sketch comedy series The State. Judging by the varied backgrounds of each of these performers, Meatloaf's influence prior to his death, purportedly caused by COVID-19, was about as wide-ranging as could be. He is survived by his wife Deborah, as well as his daughters Pearl and Amanda. Our thoughts are with the artist's family and friends during their time of loss and grief.